Hello, everybody! Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of Minecraft Super Hard Mode. Today, we're going to take on the task of finally finding an ice spikes biome, and hopefully we can find one today. I've tried to, I believe I have the coordinates to one, but I can't be completely sure. We're going to see here in a little while. First things first, let's make sure to set our spawn point. So basically, I want to do a bunch of improvements to the base. That's going to be one of our big projects here soon. One of the main thing that's annoying me is this area right here. This area is going to be the main thing we're going to be working on next for several reasons. First of all, I want a skylight here to where we can just jump down into the base. We're not going to have to use the portal anymore. It's actually a really good position. In addition, I want to have walkways here with ice under them that allow us to go super fast. Hence, today's project. I might want to switch out my boots quick, because these guys are dying a little bit. But yeah, so that's the goal of today. We're also going to get beacons. Beacons is going to be the next big goal. Alright, looks like I don't really have any good pair of boots, so we're going to just take this for now. We're going to be traveling through the nether, because this is going to be about, not quite 10,000 blocks away, but a long ways away. We're going to be getting a lot of netherrack in the process, which is nice. I've also figured out all the slime spawn chunks, which means that when we get the chance, we should be able to take care of that. Oh, come on. Nope. Come on. Ugh, these guys are so annoying. Thankfully, there's only one. This morning, there were 5 or 6 when I went through the portal. Thankfully, I only got hit once, so I was able to get away. Wow, my armor is pretty much dead now. Oh, come on. We are gonna have to be very careful about the armor. I mean, I don't mind if I lose my boots. These guys are getting kind of old, but still, it would be nice if we didn't. All right, we're gonna come up here to the quarry. Spooky music, okay? And up here, we will begin going in the direction we need to. I'm very tempted to also make a hole to the nether roof. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the resources to do that yet, though. It's kind of tricky. Alright, so let me pull up the coordinates of everything here. Super hard notes. Okay, yeah. So in the nether, we need to go to about -700, -400. So first we're going to go -700. Just this way. And this is just going to be a path that goes directly to the area we need to go to. So we just got to be careful of lava pools. We're obviously going to get a lot of netherrack from this, which is very good. Oh yeah, you can see there was some lava there. This is why I have the fire resistance potion on me. I don't want to end up accidentally burning in lava here at all. We are going to get some zombie pigmen spawning on the path on the way back, but that's okay. Oh, yep, you see. There we go. Slowly but surely we'll make our way there. Whoops, I'm going in the wrong direction. I just realized. We need to go all the way back. That's a waste of inventory space. We only have so much inventory space for this expedition. We can't go back and forth. I really should bring some speed potions with me. That's okay. Alright, so -700 is actually going to be this way. And then -300 is going to be the other way. It's going to be to our right, actually. I'm going to get some nether quartz from this too, which is nice. Oop. We're going to find some little caves like this. None of them should be deadly, I don't think. I was looking at a world on creative mode in the nether just to see sort of what we're going to have to go through. It seems like this sort of thing will be pretty safe. Traveling along the nether roof or so. Not exactly the roof, but you know what I mean. Jay Plays says hello. Hello, Jay Plays. How's it going today? Glad to have you on the stream. We're currently trying to reach an ice spikes biome. This will allow us to get some packed ice for one of the builds I want to make. After this, our next big project is going to be the beacon project, which basically involves hollowing out another fortress and making it suitable for where the skeleton spawns. That way, well, I love Monkey Cookie. Is Monkey Cookie with you right now? I know that your cat was watching with you last time. I'm not sure if they're here today. They sound so cute. What sort of cat are they? Are they like black, tabby, orange? I had an orange cat growing up. We need to eat here. Chicken farm's working really well, by the way. And the iron farm. The iron farm actually isn't fantastic, but I wasn't expecting phenomenal rates. It was more so just expecting to be able to have some iron while AFKing at our base, which is nice. It produces probably like 9 stacks overnight. We're gonna need a lot more stacks to do this, though. Careful. Ooh, we barely got it. Oh. Come on. This is why I need to be careful about the boots. The boots can run out really quickly. Yes, he's here. Aw, it's so cute. Let's go ahead and put away everything. Alright, let's continue on the adventure. We gotta go negative 700, then negative 300. By my calculations, we should have enough inventory space for this. Who now is the new FNAF AR here? Woo! I almost walked right into that. I would have had to use my potion. Who is that? I have no idea what the FNAF AR is. Yeah, you gotta be careful here in the nether. You can hit these lava pockets and they can just wreck you. I really should have brought some better boots. I should not have. Oh, we're going overboard. The coordinates are negative 705. I forgot obsidian. We can't eat. We have to go all the way back. We got to get obsidian. Nuts. This is terrible. We ran all this way for nothing. We got to go get obsidian, guys. Because otherwise we can't make the nether portals to get to the ice spikes. Well, yeah, I know what FNAF is. Is AR alternate reality? So, like, with Oculus Rift and stuff like that? I guess we can jump. It's no big deal. I got plenty of food. Can use it. Alright. Yeah, once again, chicken farm going great. We basically have infinite chicken so long as they AFK, like, a few times a week. The main problem with AFKing is the buildup of zombie pigmen. I need to fight in the morning. I go through the portal, basically, just a ton appear and try to kill you. Yeah, we're going to switch out our boots, too, when we get home. We're going to probably make a new pair of boots. I mostly want Feather Falling and Depth Strider. We can use one of the diamond boot pairs. I don't know if we're going to have enough XP, though, so we're going to have to grind a tiny bit of XP. Oh, boy. We're going to have to grab some speed potions here, too. The nice thing about this, though, is that since we have already mined, like, half the tunnel, we can easily... One second here. Just want to make sure there's nothing around here. We will have more inventory space to spend on anything else we want to get here. Feels so eerie. There's nothing here. Did I despawn all the zombie pigmen or something? I don't know. Jace asks, are you at the nether? Yes, I'm at the nether right now. I just came back to the overworld. Alright. Let's go ahead and put away our netherrack. It's actually really nice because now we have a whole lot of netherrack to use. Oops, did not mean to do that. Needs to go in here. Netherrack is a common building material we use as well, so it's just really, really easy to obtain. Nether quartz, I'm just going to pop it in here for now. Just anything I don't want to organize. I organize stuff off stream typically. We can afford to make a new pair of boots. Let's see here. Protection 5. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and... Well, ideally what we would do is we would put Unbreaking 3 on this, then we would put Feather Falling and some other stuff. Alright, so I'll show you guys how the villager farm works. I don't think I've ever showed you guys how this thing works. So basically, you have a bunch of stuff in here. Go ahead and grab that. You don't want to take too much, but I'll take just that much for now. We're going to go get the books we need. That's the first thing. So let's go ahead and grab some books. On these guys, I want Unbreaking 3. Let's go ahead and put some of this in here for now. I want Unbreaking 3. He does not want to trade Unbreaking 3 right now. So what I have to do if this guy doesn't want to trade Unbreaking 3 is trade him for a useless trade, like glass. And he should regenerate his trades if we do it enough times. There we go. You see? So we're going to go ahead and trade him for an Unbreaking 3 book. Boom. Then we're going to also want Depth Strider and Feather Falling. So Depth Strider 3 is right here. Yeah, so it's kind of expensive for some of these books. It's not a big deal. As you'll see, farming emeralds isn't that bad. How much is Feather? 33 emeralds. So it's costing me over a stack of emeralds in order to make this pair of boots. I don't mind at all. I'm used to spending like a stack. Okay, bye. I need to go, says Jay. Sounds good. Alright. Boom. There we go. So now we have the proper enchantments, and we can go put them on our boots. Now, 196 uses. We are going to have to repair this somewhere along the lines, but I'm willing to spend 4 diamonds to repair this pair of boots. Shouldn't be an issue. We do that, then we do this, and then we combine these two. Thing is, we don't have enough levels to do that. And so one of the things I typically do is I just trade in a bunch of carrots and potatoes. Also gets us some emeralds. Sort of multitasky. Let's go ahead and do that. So just like so. I believe we needed something like 8 levels. Should be 1 or 2 inventories doing this. Yeah, it's actually just 1 inventory. I would like to gain some of my emeralds back though, because we spent a lot on this. Let's go ahead and grab this. So we're going to trade in everything that I have on me right now. Also get us some extra levels for whatever we want to do. See, sometimes you're unlucky, sometimes you're pretty lucky with these trades. It all depends. Alright. It's pretty good stuff. And this is, pretty relaxing to do if you're just watching a YouTube video or you want to do something else in the meantime. I'm going to go ahead and put everything away. Alright, very good. And the glass. Glass is a common trade you get from villagers. Sadly, we don't have any speed potions, so we are going to have to make the long trek there and back. Alright, let's go ahead and put this on here. It was 12 levels, actually. I don't mind. I'm willing to spend that on a pair of boots. This is a good pair of boots. Has every enchantment I could want. And we are merely 2 armor bars off from having full diamond armor, which is crazy. 1 second before I go. Like, set. Okay, we're good. Let's head back into the nether. So once again, negative 705, approximately. Alright. Hey, get out of here. Don't want to die to them. Yeah, you can see they did, 1.5 hearts of damage at least. It's crazy. Okay. Set up. Yeah, so we're going to grab a lot of ice while we're here. A reason being is that I want to make sure that we have a decent supply. I don't want to come all the way back here. This is, once again, somewhere around 8,000 blocks in the overworld, which is an insane distance to travel. Thankfully, 8,000 blocks in the overworld is only 1,000 blocks in the nether, and traveling 1,000 blocks isn't that bad. traveling 1,000 blocks should only take you like 10, 15 minutes or so. Now, of course, it would be nicer if it was only like 100 blocks away in the nether, but you know, you can't. That's only 800 blocks in the over. Sorry, yes, 800 blocks in the overworld. It's not a long distance. Part of me wonders if we could make an automatic farm with some other type of mob, a fully automated farm like with the chicken. So you can't really breed cows or pigs automatically. Sheep you can't breed completely automatically. Oh, did not notice that we're zombie pigmen here. Nuts. Pigs do turn into zombie pigmen, but they don't multiply at all. That's the thing. Slimes do multiply. They don't give you food. There's really nothing that gives you substantive food that you can easily automatically farm. Now, the one thing that we can semi-automatically farm are zombie pigmen. Those give us gold, and we can very easily achieve a whole lot of apples from villagers. So we could theoretically make golden apples. We could also theoretically make golden carrots. Golden carrots are cheaper than golden apples, and we've already got a fully automated carrot farm. All right, so the coordinates to this thing are... We forgot the obsidian. We forgot the stinking obsidian. That was the whole point. That was the whole reason I went back. I should have thought to myself, is there anything I'm missing? You know? No, I wasn't smart enough to think that. It was just, let's go. Alright, let's head back home. I'm really excited for the... Oh, come on, that was gas. I'm very excited for the beacon project. Probably my favorite part of Minecraft is farming for and fighting withers. It's definitely a challenge. And with the way the gas work in the nether, it is going to make it very difficult. The nice thing is that we have a massive nether fortress where we're at right now. And we should not have a problem having a lot of spawn space for wither skeletons. And of course, due to our abundance of books, thanks to the villagers, we can easily just make looting 3 over and over again. I believe looting 3 is one of the cheaper enchantments at less than 20 emeralds or so. Yeah, so this is probably the most boring part, walking through the nether. Multiple times, 700 blocks. It's very wasteful. There we go. Which board? This one. Alright, this time we're going to grab more food. And we're going to grab obsidian and flint and steel. We are stinking low on obsidian, actually. I need to go farm some of that. Got flint and steel. And let's grab some food while we're at it. Yeah, stupid slimes. I know where all those slime chunks are at, so we can easily disable them somewhere along the line. Yeah, you see how well the chicken farm's doing? So long as we're not doing that nether route all day long, we should be fine. Alright, here we go. Okay, another, hopefully, alright, we got obsidian, check. We got flint and steel, check. We got our pickaxe, check. Got plenty of space in our ender chest. This should be the final expedition, alright? Should be able to make it this time. At least I didn't mind the rest of the 300 blocks and then realize, oh, we need obsidian. This is the last obsidian we have, though. After this obsidian, we're done. So the main... I'm not sure how exactly I want to utilize the middle space there, or the room where I want the skylight and all that sort of stuff. I know that we'll probably end up just working on the skylight today, as well as the ice path. We're going to end up tearing out part of the, what's it called? The cobblestone farm, by the way, in order to make that. Cobblestone farm's not going to like that, but who cares? Sad Savage Something says, Hola, Link. Hola, Sad Savage Something. You came right as we're going back down the tunnel for the, I think, 4th time. We have to travel around 1,000 blocks in the nether, and I forgot obsidian the first time, so I went back to get obsidian. I ended up repairing my boots because my boots were almost broken. Went all the way back, then I realized, oh, I forgot the obsidian. Sad Savage Something says, I'm attempting to make gummy candy. That sounds interesting. I know that it can be pretty tough to make, so good luck with that. Alright, let's go. Should take us to where we need to be. Cross our fingers, cross our fingers. If the ice spikes aren't here, oh well. I'll let you know how it goes. Thank you. Sounds good. 705, negative 705, negative 705. Alright, what's the other coordinate? Negative 385. Let's go. And hopefully we don't run into any more lava pools. We should be safe though. Thanks to our boots, our pants, and our chest plate. We've all got fire resistant enchantments on them. Sad Seven Something says, the first attempt was pretty bad. The second attempt was tweaked. And I'm very anxious as to see how it turns out. Yeah, hopefully it turns out well, man. A lot of cooking is just trying it over and over again in different ways and eventually getting it to work, so I'm sure you'll eventually figure it out. Yeah, so you can't actually jump in mine, because when you jump, your ability to mine decreases. You mine slower in midair. Okay. It was 380 something, 386. A long ways to go. 0 lava patches so far. That's insane. I bet I'm gonna get like 3 in a row right here now. Now I said that. Oh. Right as I was about to stop to eat. Pretty lucky. Let me double check the coordinates again. Negative 385. Negative 385. Oh. Hello. Get out of here. Should have brought a smite sword with me. We have 385. Here we go. So, allegedly, we should be able to make a portal here. And it will take us to the place we need to be. Let's go ahead and store all our stuff in here. Boom. Three-fourths cup of water, 14 grams of unflavored gelatin, and about 3 ounces of jello. Oh, you can use jello for it? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna make that. I know I have plenty of jello in my house. I keep forgetting to use it. It doesn't require a ton of effort, but still. Alright, let's see. Cross our fingers. Of course, it's going to take a little while because it's new terrain. And we're underground. Nuts. 22. Why 22 is really bad, actually. Got some gold here, though. It's not supposed to be a caving adventure. I'm going to grab a little bit of this. I want to check out this cave a tiny bit just to see how it is. If it's any good, that's fine. You know, we can mine the diamonds and whatnot we find. Oh, lapis, that's good. Yeah, as you can see, we're at negative 500, negative 3,000, so... Sorry, negative 5,000, negative 3,000, so that's... Oh, no, I want to go back in. So we are quite a ways. Oh, sweet. Oh, you got to heat in a pot of simmering water. Yeah, that's the way Jello typically works. Is that the way gelatin? What's gelatin? I've never heard of gelatin before. How much does it cost? Is it pretty cheap? Redstone is a big one. We need lots more redstone. I ran out of redstone recently. Again. Partially because I crafted it all up, but still, you get the picture. We should probably screenshot the coordinates of the portal. Okay, cool. I don't want to get lost in this cave. Or go to the overworld and they get lost. Oh, sweet. This is quite nice. Believe this lights it up sufficiently. Saddle, very nice. I'll take the horse armor. I'll take everything in here. I'll take everything you got. Alrighty. Some of this stuff isn't as important as others, so... I would go through and mine the cobblestone here, but we know where this is at. If we ever do need mossy cobble, we can come back. This is how you find caves. Just set up a random nether portal and it'll take you there, maybe. Alright, we're going to go through the other direction. See if we can get out of here. Obviously, we can mine all the way up. Ice Spike's Plain says the biome says so. We did make it to the right biome. Oh, nice. Okay, that just leads back down. With this. We can, of course, just mine right down. Thanks to the netherrack being pretty easy to mine through. So this should be about Y60 where we get to the surface. Hopefully we don't end up suffocating to death. Could always happen. That's why I'm going to put a torch down. Go. Let's continue. We should be about at the surface now. Just a few more times and we'll be up. Apparently Ice Spike's Plain is a little bit above Y64. Quite a bit above Y64. We're going to go grab some more blocks here if this keeps up. Wow. Yeah, what's this about? What's this about not not being able to get up? All right, let me get out my golden apple here. There we go, there's some dirt. That's probably it. Perfect. And after I put this pillar up, we can have the big reveal. Whoa! I've never actually seen ice plains in Minecraft before. I've seen like some slight similar biomes in in Bedrock Edition, but this looks gorgeous. Holy smokes. Wow. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, let's go get some ice. Let's go destroy these naturally generated structures to get ourselves some ice. All right, here we go. Efficiency 5 is enough. Good. Was worried that this wouldn't be enough to insta-break it. I need as many of these as possible, so it's good. Perfect. It's like mining glowstone, but better. Alright, we're going to get as much of this as we can, because I don't want to have to come back here too often. This stuff is absurdly valuable, because it allows you to mine. It allows you to move so quickly. It's like ice, but it doesn't melt. It's very, very handy. And what we're going to be using in order to get around our base quickly. Any sort of passageway, we're going to have ice in it, covered with a layer of a slab, basically. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw out everything we're not going to need here. And we're going to keep any ice that we have. Alright, what don't we need? I don't need redstone dust. I do want to keep gunpowder and string. That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, okay, good. So we're going to go ahead and throw out all this sort of stuff. Rotten flesh. I'm going to have to sacrifice these guys. Extra bucket, where'd I get that? Oh, I got that in the chest. We don't need that. There we go. So that's the stuff we're throwing out. So that way we can have more space for ice. So we're going to fill up our inventory with ice here. We're going to mine it all night. Sad Savage something says, Link, I just realized you and a Minecraft YouTuber called IBX Toycat have so much in common. You're both in college, you both are PG rated, and you can sometimes be philosophical. IBX Toycat's pretty cool. I think I've seen some of his stuff. Oh yeah, he's the one who has like the communist server and stuff like that. Yeah, I like IBX Toycat. I've watched some of his stuff. But we typically don't talk about government too much. I need to save that more for my other reflective videos, which I need to make more of. Oh yeah, it's so good. Look at all this. It's gorgeous. Do a collab. If he wants to, sure. The only problem is that he probably wants quality content, and I'm just like, I just want to have fun. I will definitely have fun with you if you want me to. I'm not good at Bedrock, though, is the only problem. I believe he mostly plays Bedrock. Could be mistaking. There we go. Perfect. Take a look at that. The ice spikes actually go pretty deep into the ground. It's interesting, to say the least. Yeah, we can have so much ice here. Part of me just wants to strip them down to the ground like this and just call it quits and not mine the bits inside the ground, which is probably the most efficient way to do it. It's not the most conservationalist thing to do, though. But are we really here to be conservationalist? Sad Savage something says, seriously, you can contact him and slide him a little cash in exchange for a collab. Slide him a little cash. You mean the guy who makes something like thousands of dollars a video? I don't think he would care. Even if I offered him 1K, he'd be like, what? Not much. Doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would be interested in bribery either. 100 subs within an hour. Yeah, that's true. I remember, so I was a big fan of Technoblade. You guys might know Technoblade. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. I actually used to know him years before he had any sort of fame. I used to actually be one of his rivals, which was kind of funny, back on the forums when he used to be a big forum guy. But he did the Minecraft, he basically went into Minecraft Monday, and he did absolutely amazing because he's Technoblade. Anyone who knew him before that would know that he would absolutely crush any casual YouTuber. And then all of a sudden, he gained hundreds of thousands of subs. I believe he's up to 1 million or so right now. So all it took was getting some publicity in one of those bigger things, and all of a sudden, he's a great commentator too. He's not just great at Minecraft. He's a really funny guy. Although I hate to admit it. I used to not like jokes at all. I used to be really legalistic. That's one of the reasons I didn't like him. However, things have changed, and I like to have fun. And I'm not gonna berate you because you have a different sense of humor. So that's that. Oh boy. I'm not gonna play this on stream, dude. Last time you betrayed my trust. You're gonna have to donate to me for me to play anything on stream. Because I don't want to get rickrolled without some sort of compensation. I think it's fair. Alright, very good. Boom. We can get a few more stacks of this ice before we have to head out. What's the glowing? Oh, there's some lava down there? That's kind of cool. That was a crazy skeleton. No! Nuts. Oh, nuts, 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 nuts. This is such a cool biome. Seriously, I love it. Love ice spikes. It's Weird Al Yankovic. Well, I'm not gonna play Weird Al Yankovic on stream either. He's got some. He's got really good. He's really funny, but I don't think all of his stuff is PG. So. Also, I don't trust you, so you're still gonna have to. Still gonna have to convince me. After you rickrolled me, you kind of broke my trust indefinitely. All right, perfect. Man, why do these go down so much? It's kind of It's kind of strange. Is this the way ice spikes work in real life? What are ice spikes like in real life? That's my question. This should actually be enough so we can go down and retrieve the rest of the stuff right here. Before I go back down, I do kind of want to offload most of my packed ice because packed ice is not as valuable as netherrack. Or sorry, netherrack is not as valuable as packed ice. I'd rather have a ton of netherrack on me and lose it all than have a ton of packed ice on me and lose it all. So that's what we're gonna do. It says import. Indeed. Welcome to the stream, by the way, man. Glad to have you on board, import. We just got done excavating a ton of packed ice from the ice spikes biome. And we should be good to head home. Am I actually, before I head home, are there any diamonds down here? Get out here. If there's any diamonds down here, of course we'll mine them, but I'm under the impression that there will not be. Got some lapis. I do need some more lapis. Since we're down here in a cave, you know, we might as well explore it a tiny bit more. It is an opportunity. I would rather not pass up. Alright, how about we do a little bit of exchange here. Alright, lapis isn't the most important. We've got plenty of lapis right now, actually. I'll take it, though. I'm not going to complain. Ugh, I got lapis. It's the end of the world. Ugh. Let's go. It's better take us to the right spot in the nether. Otherwise, I'll be sad. Good. Alright, we're set. Time to head home. So what are we going to do for the rest of the episode? You might be wondering. So first thing we need to do is actually install an ice pathway in the main, what I'm going to call the main lobby. The main lobby is going to be where we're going to have an entry point to the, what's it called? Where we're going to have a skylight, and it's also going to be the place where we're going to have the beacons eventually. Turns out that our base is actually pretty stinking low down, so there's actually not a lot of space under the base to put beacons. Just for reference, there's some spots in my base that are at Y10. Y10. And Y10 means that, second here, bedrock is only 5 levels down. Sets out something, says, I'm sorry, Link, it says my Streamlabs account is not verified or something like that. That's strange. I need to find a better way to have donations. Once I get 1,000 subs, I believe YouTube allows me to directly get donations, which is pretty nice. But yeah, get your account verified then. Doesn't hurt. They probably just need you to put in your phone number, and they'll text something to your phone number, and you can be like, yes, this is actually me. I'm legit. I am not a fake person. Oh, boy. Probably hear the rapid clicking of the space bar. Gotten a lot of iron, by the way. The thing with the iron farm is that we're going to need it in order to make the... what's it called? The beacons. I believe we need something like 34 stacks of iron in order to actually make it. Currently, I've got probably at least 9 saved up for the project, which means I need AFK like another 3 or 4 nights in order to get the rest of it, which isn't a big deal because I leave my computer running for weeks at a time typically. The last time my computer turned off was actually yesterday. Yesterday, I had a power outage. So I was in the middle of cooking. I was cooking fish, mind you, as well as some corn and some other stuff. And all of a sudden, it just goes dark. Like, the entire kitchen goes dark, and everything's off, and I'm very confused, and I realized, oh, it's a power outage. And I had a few power outages when I was younger, so I know what it's like. Bacon? Yeah, bacon. What about bacon? But anyways, so what I did was, it actually turned out that I used the phone on the light from the flashlight on my phone. I was able to check to make sure if the fish was cooked enough. It was cooked enough. Basically, I have a thermometer so I can check the internal temperature. I ended up watching some YouTube and eating food in the dark. It was an interesting experience, to say the least. But I came out of it alive. If I had waited just a few seconds longer, though, I would not have completely cooked my fish or anything like that. That would have been sad. Reminds me, I need to get some food out for this evening. I haven't gotten anything out. I'm going to make some chicken, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these items, plop them in here. Anything I don't want to organize now, put it in here. Now the ice, on the other hand, we're going to put that with the snow. This stuff is a lot more valuable than the snow, so there we go. What we're going to do is we're going to have the pathway right along here. Stupid slimes. So that's how it's something. If my phone was at full battery, I wouldn't mind a power outage, yeah. As would most people. My phone was like at 50% battery though, so I had to basically, as soon as I got done watching my YouTube, I was like, I gotta turn this off really. Gotta be a little bit safe. It was another hour and then eventually the power came back on. Yeah, I don't have any candles, unfortunately. Alright. I want to work on this room. This room is going to be the entryway into our base. So So right here, we're gonna have slabs, essentially. All the way going down here. And packed ice, that way we can move really quickly. Alright, we probably should mine on all this first, because it's easier to do. With the exception of the middle. In the middle, I actually want to have some slime blocks. That way we can drop down fairly easily. Wait. If there's a slab above a slime block, does it... Do you get damaged? Oops. Well, it doesn't launch you up, but... Yeah, you do get damaged if you land on a slime block, even if there's a block like that above it. We can't put anything on the slime block, sadly. Everything will deal damage to us. Alright, cool. So we need to mine this a few more blocks down. Also, I want to be able to have this pathway go up to these areas as well. Do I want this right here? We'll work this out eventually. I don't know how far I want the pathway to go on that end. I know that we're probably going to fill in some spaces like right there. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this room in the future, but we are probably going to remove all of this junk right here. There is a slime there that's killing me. Alright, let's keep mining. Perfect. So now I do it over here. We're at the point where we're having to mine the stone. And this is what I mean by we're going to have to basically destroy the cobblestone generator. It's unfortunate, but it's what we have to do. So, gotta live with it. Now we could elevate the slabs, but I think it would look better if we make them one below the terrain. Also, it would keep slimes from spawning on it, even though there's not really any slime spawn chunks in this direct area. There's some slime chunks over that way, as well as over this way. You could do an XP grinder for one slime. So I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of risks with trying to work with slimes. I don't want to accidentally end up crashing the game. So I will have to figure that out eventually, how to deal with that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to stay on the safe side and not do anything involving slimes. Alright, let's go like this. Boom. I want to have like pillars going up here with, you know, little corners here. Okay. Once again, I'm going to temporarily wall off this area. We might use it in the future. But for now, I want to make sure that we're just working on this room right now. I think we could make this a stable in the end. The problem is, yes, the slime's down there, so he's going to suffocate indefinitely. We could make that a stable. The only issue is getting our horses up, so we might actually end up having some sort of water elevator or something that goes up. I don't know what I'm going to have. We could use slime blocks, perhaps. I don't know how we would make a slime block elevator, but that would look really stinking awesome if we could. Alright. But now we got to place the ice as well as the blocks in here, so let's go ahead and begin working on that. This is going to be the longest part. But also, it's going to be the most fun. Well, I mean, not mining out the stone, but placing the ice. Alright. Ooh, this might go too far. Well, like I said earlier, we can always adjust some of these things to make... Oh, that's actually blocked off. So there really is no reason to have Oh, this goes into this area right here. Okay, cool. Neat. Yeah, that slime is really annoying me. The problem is that we can't easily get rid of him. So we're gonna have to deal with him for now. Perfect, that side's done. The slime block, actually we don't need anything right here. We'll put stone brick down to make it look nice. We're gonna have slime either, well, how should we have this slime? Because let me show you guys what it's gonna look like approximately. And how should we have some sort of way to get up quickly? Because I do want some sort of way to get up to the surface really, really fast. I don't know of any survival elevators that would allow us to do that. Alright. So all along here we're going to have ice. Just like so. There we go. And up here we're going to have slabs. I think I want to have a few. Let's see here, we can actually sleep right now. I'll have a few stairs here. Let's go ahead and sleep. I love the light. Like that's the one thing we added that I don't regret adding that light at all. That was one of my most worthwhile investments. I'm really glad that we did that. Part of me wants to make this an ore mining area, where basically we place down ores to mine them. But I don't know how I'd make that. Yeah, check this out. You go so much faster now. Jump right over that 3-block gap. No problem. Gorgeous. We do that all the way down. And through here in the middle, we're also going to have the beacons. We have 6 beacons. So I'm going to do probably a cross pattern with an extra one on one of these corners, most likely. We could always do it like an equal sign, going one of the directions, but look a little bit weird. The main reason to get this done now is that it'll drastically increase the speed we get between our portal room and the storage area right here, which has been a problem for us for a while. Man, that slime's gonna be really annoying. We gotta take care of him eventually. My guess is that when we start working on the skylight, he'll despawn because we're gonna be pretty far away from him. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be the saddest part. Breaking this right here. Removing this right here. The lava's actually still gonna stay, which is cool. Perfect. We can go ahead and start placing ice. I'm gonna grab some more because we don't have enough here. Boom. It's gonna look so cool. Oops, we need to Leave the middle space available for slime. I don't know how I want to place the slime, which is why I want to get this all in here. Then I'll figure out what order I want to put that in. Yeah, it'll be really good to have this sort of system for most of the passageways in our base. That way we can get around really quickly. This ice is just so fast. As we are about to see. Let me make some more slabs here. Boom. We're missing Titus in the gang. It's kind of lonely here. Alright. So good. Now to work on the slime blocks. Holy smokes, this is going to be expensive. Thankfully we have lots of slime. I've been killing slimes whenever I see them. And multiplying them, that way I get some slime balls. Because we need things like slime blocks in reality. We are going to have to eventually make some sort of slime farm. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove this and replace it with stone, just so that way we get to, how do I put it? Just in case we do keep them at this level. The slime blocks, that is. Or, you know what? Forget that. I'm going to go grab some glowstone. Where's my glowstone? We're running out of glowstone, sadly, so we are going to need to grab more in the future here. So this is going to look pretty cool. So my question is, does it look better like this, or would it look better if it was raised one? I think it looks better like this. Yeah, and it works a lot better, because if you accidentally do land on it while moving around, you can easily get back up off it. Yeah, as you can see, the obvious speed difference. Yeah. So if you do accidentally land on it, you can keep your velocity, just keep going forward. I like this. This feels fun. Feels really fun zipping along here. Oh yeah, this is why I did all of this. It's just for this, just for this. Like I was mentioning earlier, we are eventually going to replace whatever's down here with beacons. Likely in a crisscross pattern. So we'll just keep every other block with glowstone. We'll work out lighting here in a bit, because we are going to decorate this room. First of all, though, I want to make the skylight. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be between negative 27, 24, 828, and over here, negative 29, 24, 830. Perfect. I'm going to go upstairs and make a little human detector as well. Do I have any of these guys? I don't really. Okay, cool. I'm going to make some fences, some cobblestone fences. There we go. And of course we can make whatever else we need at the top. Let's double check to see if we need to sleep. Because if we do, let's go do that quick. Nope. Alright, let's go. Set up. It's exciting, actually. Oh, snap, get out of here. Which one? Yeah, this one. Let me go in this portal. You want to come in this portal with me? Sure, you can. You're going to fall off the edge and die. Slimes can die of fall damage, right? I'm not sure. Whoop. All right, so what are the coordinates? Negative 29, 830. Negative 29, 830. So right here, down to negative 27,828. Negative 27. Alright, so that means that we need to hollow out these trees, which is no big deal. This will allow us... Okay, you know what? Do we not have an axe? Great. Should we make one? Just a really basic axe temporarily. Yeah, let's do it. Just that way we can take down the trees. Because they're annoying. I do like the idea of a slime XP farm. I don't know how I could do it, but if we can figure out how to make that work, that would be huge. Because that would be the only thing we need to do from here on out, is just grind that for XP. I don't need tons of XP, but at this point in the game, it'd still be useful. We have 29,830 to 828, 27. There we go. It's gonna be a 3x3 hole right here, just like so. So we're gonna have to mine out a little bit around it. Wish I had my shovel right now. Wish things I should have brought. Around here, we're going to have a cobblestone fence. That's just turning nighttime. We're going to place some glowstone around it too, because I've got a bit on me. Just right here, 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 and here. That'll keep mobs away. Of course, we can place some walls right around like so. We can't get in, mobs can't get in. However, we can jump over it. For instance, right here. Nope, no, I'm stuck in here. So let's go ahead and make a little area around this that detects humans. Actually, let's remove this tree too. It's in the way. Why not? There we go. Some other trees over here that are a bit annoying, but whatever. Okay. Remove the leaves that are floating. There we go. Perfect. We can begin working on making this area around here look a little bit more natural. Perfect. Now I do want some sort of way to hop up onto here. One way of doing that is to have a perimeter of these. Hey, get out of here. So you can jump up just like so. It's going to be diagonal and then boom, boom, like so. Diagonal and boom, boom. Alright. And then of course we could have, well, on this side doesn't matter so much, but on these sides we could have some more of these, just like so. You got stuck in it, that's funny. Yeah, so we can just jump up like so. Alright, right here, and right here. We could even place sledding below those in the future, but I'm not out for using that many resources right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. Oh, come on. Crazy skeletons. There we go. Perfect. So now we can easily jump up onto these. As long as we get the angle right, it's no problem. But normal mobs can't, because they're normal mobs, and normal mobs can't jump, so. I love these little human detectors. They always look kind of neat. I'm not sure if I want to have any sort of thing above this. Like any sort of overhead. Get out of here. Because we could make a little bit of something. How would this look? Can I still jump on? I still couldn't jump onto here too, so that's good. That's my main concern. Imagine a creeper walks up right now. That would not be good. Okay, let's climb up. Zombie can't get to us. Perfect. That looks good. Golden chest plate. It's nice. It's not useful, but it's nice. All right. So you have to be careful when jumping now. Oh, get out of here. Why are there so many zombies? They can see you from a mile away. It's crazy. These guys. All right. I want to make this look a little bit nicer before I leave. Cool. Not cool. Every single time I try to work on this thing, I just have 5 more mobs on my tail. Can these guys just leave me alone? It's not that hard. Right, how about I do this? Because that'll make it more symmetrical. Yeah, you see? 5 seconds. I get 5 seconds to build, and then their mob pops up. That actually looks way, way better, I think. On the sides here, it does look a little bit wonky still. That looks way better. It's okay. Yeah. Is this vanilla? Asks Kermit. This is not vanilla. This is Minecraft. Well, it's no mods, but basically this is a Minecraft 1.8. However, mobs have been modified to be much more difficult than normal. For instance, zombies get strength when they're around each other. They're always small. Skeletons have much more powerful bows. Zombies get strength when they're around each other. Zombies spawn a lot more zombies typically. Creepers explode faster, things like that. And there's other modifications in the game too, but man, okay. I'm out of here. I'm done with this. I'm done with this, all right? So we're making a skylight right now. Or a shaft, whatever you want to call it. Should have brought a shovel. Yeah, a lot of other changes have been made to the game. For instance, when you mine stone, it gives you mining fatigue. It's basically to discourage strip mining, but it also makes it very difficult to do projects like these. I just realized this isn't technically a skylight because it's, how do I put it? The sky is not directly above it, so it's not going to shine during the day, which is actually fine. Beacons can still go through slabs, I believe, so we shouldn't have a problem. Beacons are what we're going to have in the middle here. At least I should probably test that. We can always change it up here. It's no big deal. Commit says, you mispronounced my name. Is it Commit or Keemit? Yeah, I saw Kermit for a second. You know the brain works, how the brain works. It's just like, oh, this must be your name because it seems familiar. But it's not at all. Oh, this is 9 times more painful than mining out just a size 1 shaft. Maybe we should do it just 1 block at a time. That would make it more bearable. Well, let's do the middle block first. Commit says, you said Kermit first. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, because I glance over and I don't see the entire name, and some people have really long names. So I just say what I think it is, and then they correct me, and everyone's happy. Oh, boy. I can't wait to use this once we're done with it, though. Ooh, yep. How high up will I jump, I wonder? I wonder. Alright, it's gonna look so cool. It's gonna look so cool. Alright. Oh, it's not nighttime anymore, apparently. In the time it took us to dig that hole, night went away. Why couldn't it go away sooner? I'm so sad. First world problems. Okay. Let's get back up here. So now that we've got 1 done, we can probably work on the other ones. Oh, it's raining, so mobs are still going to spawn. Or they're not going to get they're not going to die to fire or anything like that. Alright, crazy spider. Yeah, you see spiders always spawn silverfish when they get hit. So little things like that. Changes to the game. Get out of here! Get out of here! Holy smokes. I am getting very, very annoyed with these guys. Wow. Kermit asks, how long have you been playing on this world? That's actually a good question. I can't use commands right now. Otherwise I would pull up a scoreboard to show you. I play so basically there's online and offline play, and there's AFK play. Online play, I'm on episode number 34. Each episode, okay, whatever. I didn't get hurt. Each episode, oh, you actually take damage if you shift. Okay, that's good to know. But each episode is 1 hour to 2 hours long, probably 2 hours on average, because I usually go a little bit overtime. So 2 hours times 33 I've played online, so 66 hours. And then offline I play about the same amount total, but it's doing boring stuff like grinding, so it's not really big progress on the world. All the building happens on camera. And then there's also my AFK time, and I have AFK'd a lot. Probably I have 10 days worth of playtime total in the world. A lot of that's AFK. Alright, let's get in here properly this time. Can I come over from over here? Yes. Okay, good. Let's not die. It's gonna look so cool when it's done. We're gonna just be able to fall all the way down here. I'm not gonna replace the surrounding area with stone brick for now, but that is something we're gonna do in one of the upcoming episodes. I want to wait till I get the beacon, because the beacon will give us haste. It'll allow us to mine stone way faster. Right now, stone is still a grind, even with efficiency 5 diamond. Efficiency 5 gold would be great. that. I don't have those sorts of resources. Kemet says, how do you pronounce your name, by the way? Kemet or Kemet? Kemet asks, how long have you been on YouTube for? I've done YouTube since I started Descent, really, which was way back in 2 years before college, so 5-6 years or so. I've got hundreds of videos and streams that I've done. I don't typically care too much about content. There's some videos that I put a lot of effort into, and obviously those are the ones that get views. The streaming is mostly because I enjoy it, and other people sometimes enjoy it, so might as well give people some content if they're interested. See, I'm sitting at 600 something or 500 something subscribers. I don't keep track. That's a good question. Do you do YouTube at all? Or are you just a consumer of content? Like most of us. I watch a lot more YouTube than I actually make YouTube. And I make a lot of YouTube. It's basically all I do. My free time. Oh, nuts. It's thunderstorm now. Or a bunch of pigs just fell in lava, but it's unlikely. Yeah. So, pigs, basically, if they get damaged, there's a chance they turn into zombie pigmen. I think it's a 20% chance per time they get hit. So if they fall in the lava or something like that, chances are they turn into zombie pigmen. Alright, longer than me then, says Commit. Yep, probably. I've probably been on YouTube longer than most people, but I also have much less of a following than most people. Got a few people that enjoy dropping by my Minecraft streams, and we hang out. It's basically to keep me company while I do boring stuff like this. Wow, this is a thunderstorm. Like, this is a thunderstorm. Holy smokes. I didn't know it was possible to have that much thunder. We're gonna sleep as soon as we get down here. So what sort of content do you make, Commit? I've done a lot of stuff, but I really like Minecraft right now, obviously. Unfortunately, I broke my streak when I went to Oregon, but it was a business meeting, so I couldn't help it. During the summer, I'm also going to break my streak of uploads. I'm going to spend all my time working. I might start some new series too, soon too. People keep asking. All right, perfect. So we have a skylight complete, or it's not technically what you would call a skylight, but all right. So I want to perform a few tests here. This is so cool, though. That's very nice. We should sleep. Can I sleep? Can I not sleep? I can. Okay, good. Commit says, only Minecraft. I'm more based on videos, though. That makes sense. Videos are good. People like watching videos. Let's go ahead and put away some of our stuff here. Do you do, like, Let's Plays or more random stuff? No, when I used to do videos, I used to do a little bit of everything. Boom. I got into streaming because of Bit Heroes. People kept asking me to stream Bit Heroes because I was so good at it. It's just way easier to make streams than videos because you don't have to edit. Editing takes half the time. But they're also way better, so. Alright, crazy slime. So I want to make a few tests here. My first test is to see if crouching will deal damage. My guess is yes. So we might die here. That's okay. Actually, it might be better if this was a wall right here. These two are walls. Because as is, I can only jump through the middle. Commit says, let's play mostly Skyblock now, but I'm starting a hardcore world soon. Dude, that's cool. Hardcore is tough. Tough as nails. I don't think I could survive very long in a hardcore world. Or I would get way too paranoid. Alright, let's see if shifting kills us. It doesn't, but it does a whole lot of damage. Alright, test number 2. What if we move to the side right after landing? What's that gonna do? Die, get out of here. Stupid slime. I'm gonna need it off camera. Go far away from the areas in the overworld and the nether in order to despawn these guys. Let's go down. Let's use the water bucket trick. Here we go. Let's grab some chicken. This way, when we're ever working on an iron golem farm or anything else on the surface, we can easily get back in without having to worry. That is not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. Went splat. Wow. Holy smokes. We're alive. We're alive. Or we respawned, I mean. We weren't alive when we went splat. Okay. So it's that kind of thing you would have to avoid in a hardcore world. Alright. So that test proved I didn't do what I wanted to in that test, actually. So I think it might be better to use water. I mean, as much as I love using slime blocks, water just won't have the same effect of nearly killing me. And that's what I want. I don't want to die. I don't want to fall down and die. So we're going to probably check that out here in a bit. First, let's do one last test. I didn't get it to work, but whatever. I think water would be better, much as I hate to admit it. It gives us 9 slime blocks though, which is good. Alright. So if we're gonna use glowstone, or, sorry, if we're going to use water, we can put the glowstone right here. It's not going to look as good, but it'll function better. Alright. Commit says, water is also more convenient. Slime can be fun for technical things. Yeah, water's probably better in this case. The problem with water is that if I accidentally jump in the water right there, it really slows me down. And the whole purpose of this path is to be a lot faster. So, it's a bummer. But, oh well, can't win everything. I wish this water would be more shallow. Is there any way to make water more shallow? That's my question. It also looks unnatural here, too. Well, what if we had the water flowing towards the center or something like that? Oh, it's automatically going to fill in, isn't it? Infinite water sources. I'm thinking here. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. From each of the corners, we could, so now that we're done with the top here, we can start working on the bottom. What we could try to do is make it so that the water flows a little bit before it reaches the center. And that'll give us make the water a little bit more shallow. Commit says you will swim up if you made the water block 1 lower. Yeah, I'm considering that. The only issue with that is then you end up falling into the water and you need to swim up more. Whereas if it's already on the same level, then you can just walk up. If that makes any sense. What I want to try is go like so. Yeah. Or even like this. So now the water's pretty shallow. This is like an acceptable shallowness for sure. And we could probably weave it into our build somehow. Main issue is this block right here. So we could have that on each side. Maybe each of the sides right here. That might work. All right, let's try this. Let's see how it looks in the middle. We can remove these guys too and replace them with stone brick. So we'll just have to run down the middle if we're going from these sides to each other. All right. Boom, boom. Oops. Okay. Well, actually, we do need to remove the corners of each of these. Obviously, we can make this look a lot better. But for now... How about this? Oh, we could do this from just 2 sides as well. It's not going to look symmetrical, but it could. And I want to move this one more time here. It's right here. Feels a little bit more natural this way. I feel like that looks pretty good. We can modify this room to make it look a little bit better. But now if we accidentally land in the water, we can easily make it up rather than having to swim too far up. Lighting situation could obviously be better, but we can improve that in a little bit. But now if we fall all the way down from the top, we'll land in the water and be good. Let's go ahead and test it out. I feel like there's going to be a lot of water in this space. I did not want to put a lot of water in that room. I actually wanted it to be more stone themed. Let's check this out one more time. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's see. So how does the shaft look from the top? Pretty good. And of course you can go as soon as you land. So dropping way better with the water versus the slime. Running down this pathway, it's definitely more annoying with the water than the slime. Build wise, I think the slime's gonna look nicer, but that's something we're gonna have to test out right now. Well, we put it one more. No, it doesn't look that great. Looks better like this. Yeah, take a look at that. It looks good. I like that. We might even want to put something in the center here. All right, so it's time to actually start working on the aesthetics of this section right here. First thing we're going to do is just replace all of the cracked brick and whatnot with regular old stone brick. That'll make it look nicer. Also the stone down here. Although I'm not sure how much of this is going to be seen. Because we might just end up blocking off this water. Like having this there'd be some sort of pillar right there. Would be nice to have infinite water pools here too, if we could make that work. Not sure though. Alright, let's begin mining this out. It's important to bear in mind that we might not always have depth strider too. Depth strider makes it a lot more convenient making our way around this area. Commit says, it's pretty late for me, so I'm going to head out. See ya, man. Sounds good. Thanks for tuning in, man. I hope you have a good evening. Alright. Let's go ahead and do it all the way up to here. Because we're probably going to replace this with a bit of this. I don't know how to describe anything. I'm going to do this to this. Yes, that's exactly, that's the best way to describe what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing a thing to a thing. Don't mind the description. Just know I'm doing a thing. So silly. Oh boy. Here we go. This hallway is something I definitely want to make the roof for. Of course, the issue is that the roof in the actual storage room isn't properly built yet. That's something we can fix with time. Oh snap, I think my roommate's got here. I need to go let him in. I was not expecting him to come so early. I was expecting him to come at 10 to 12. That's what he said. Uh-oh. I might have to go help him out here. We'll see. I'm waiting for his text back, but I might end up ending the stream here, which is quite a bummer because I actually wanted to finish up this place. Yeah, he's calling me right now. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Till next time.